With the preseason behind us, we are officially ready to start the second season at Lusitania Lourosa. We will play the first two games today, one of which in the League Cup is against Premier League giants Boavista. Hey guys, my name is Jochen and welcome to part 11 of Iberian Sun, a football manager adventure played on Google Stadia. First of all, if you like the series so far, show me some support by giving me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more football manager content. Now, as you can see here, we already played one non-friendly game this season, which was the first phase of the League Cup against Penafiel, who are also in our league, by the way. After 90 minutes it was 0-0, we didn't score. If you look at the match stats, we should have scored because we were the better team. Nonetheless, we went to penalties and luckily we won the penalty shootout. So that is why today we are in the second phase of that same League Cup and we have drawn Giants Boavista, who finished, I think, 9th last season in the Premier League. Okay, we've beaten better teams as you have seen last season. But still, I think it's a very good first test for our upgraded squad to show me what they're capable of. Alongside with that game, we will also play the first league game at home against Oliveirense. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, I was still looking for a replacement for Mosquera as our goalkeeper. And I found it in this guy, Ezequiel Centurion, loving the name, comes in from the mighty Argentinian side River Plate. He is a 23-year-old Argentinian sweeper keeper. And he has a 3.5 star current ability with a potential ability of 4 stars. As you can see, he is a little bit better than Mosquera, and you might argue for that half a star, why bother? Well, A, he was free, and B, I can afford it in my wage budget to just have Mosquera set back to backup, which I did. And he's not complaining so far. I am not really convinced it's going to stay that way. If he starts complaining, I'll simply sell him or loan him out or whatever. His contract ends at the end of this season anyway. So, this will be our new starting goalkeeper. Now, one more position I was really looking into to strengthen before the season started. I failed because the season starts today, I know, but these two guys are still in the running to become a member of our squad in the attacking midfielder position. We have Marcel Lewis on loan from Chelsea and Luis Fiorini on loan from Man City. Now, I'm not going to loan both of them, of course. One of these guys, hopefully, will agree to come on loan with us. And I think I know them from other saves. And I really think that they have a perfect profile to fit in our tactical system, especially at the level where we are at. So, fingers crossed, one of these two guys comes in on loan. But first, let's go to the big test we are facing today. And I'm really excited and scared, to be honest, what our newly upgraded team can do against Premier League giants Boavista. Now, our new goalkeeper Centurion is really not match fit. He is at 47% match sharpness, so I'm not going to play him, and we will see Jair Mosquera once again in goal. Apart from that, I did a little tweaking in the midfield. Deep lying playmaker role, still the same as last season. Cordoba is switching from, or at least this position in the midfield, is switching from a Carrilero to a box-to-box midfielder. Not that much of a change, I think, but we'll see. Maybe the more important change that I did, I think that Bonani is better suited to be a supporting role on the wing instead of an attacking inside forward. So I now have two supporting wingers and I do focus my play through the middle of the pitch. So that is why I think it might help if our number 10 position, Diego Raposo, and possibly the new guy who comes in on loan, who knows, is instead of a attacking midfielder or whatever, he is positioned as a shadow striker in an attacking role. I think this will give us more attacking power through the middle of the pitch. Let's just hope it does turn out that way. With those tactical tweaks behind us, let's have a look at the squad that will face Boavista. Mosquera in goal, Jorginho Mingueza, Silva and Medaglia as our back four, Ministro, Cordoba and Raposo in midfield, Bonani on the left wing, new guy Tevez on the right wing, and lone striker Julio Alves. Now normally I would start Sakpa as our pressing forward striker, but he was injured for a couple of days. He's still building up his match fitness again. So that is why Alves is on the pitch. Also, our new signing, Mauricio Tevez, on the right wing. He's not fully fit as far as condition goes. He starts the game with 89% overall condition. So probably Zakpa will come on as a substitute for him. That being said, let's see what we can do against Boavista. Let's head on to our dressing room. Think we should encourage the team. Okay, only Medaglia, who is our captain, by the way, is motivated. Shivers down my spine because Boavista, I think, is a lot better than us. But we all saw what we did last year in the cup competitions. Everything is possible, I know, but still. 15 minutes into the game. Not a single highlight so far, which might be good news. I don't know. We have a lot more possession, but that is what we do. 40 minutes in and still no highlight. At least we're not getting dominated. So we are at halftime and we didn't have a single highlight in the game. I'm not sure if that's good news, but if we look at the match stats, it's basically the double, 8-4, 4-2 shots on targets, possession 46%, nope, 64% for us, and 36% for Boavista. Should we just encourage them again? Do we have anything? I like this. Same result, alrighty then. Second half. At least there we go, a first highlight of the game, 47th minute, and a highlight for Lusitania Lourosa. Ministro gets the ball, swings it in to new boy Tevez, and just misses the far post. Damn. 10 shots to 4, we are still the better team. Let's keep an eye out for the fitness level of Tevez, and I think around the 65th or 70th minute I am going to swap him for Bonani. Let's just do that because I don't want our new star right winger to get injured. Did I say Bonani? I meant Zakpa, of course. There we go. Let's have a look at the shouts because I think we're doing okay, and it is Boavista. Let's be honest, it's a Premier League side. Let's have a look for another substitution. Jorginho is starting to pass out. Let's give Ivan Nilsson the shot at left wing back. Should I say show some passion? Highlight for Boavista. First time we see them in action. Free kick, and I promise you this is a goal. I can just feel it in my bones. And just over the goal. Luckily for us, goal kick. That same goal kick, Mosquera to Jorge Silva. Please don't do anything stupid like some of you did last season, although most of them are gone. Bonani now with the ball to Ivan Nilsson, gives it back to Bonani, just play it deep. Skips past his man, good action, now he plays it to Ivan Nilsson. Can he get a cross in? There's Ministro to Cordoba. Loses the ball, and I have a feeling this is not going to end well unless we can steal the ball. Yes, there we go, Medaglia to Jorge Silva. Zakpa on the right wing now, come on. Cordoba. Medaglia goes for the overlap, and Zakpa has seen it, I guess. There he is. Can he get a cross in? Back to Zakpa. Do something. Holy smoke balls. Did you see that? We are 1-0 up, and are we starting our giant killing cup run again? I'm not sure. Pause game, please. Just to win time, let's have a substitution. Cordoba for new guy, Fall, and can I also shout at them? Praise. And I think we have done it. Why didn't it show a replay, by the way? Either way, we've won 1-0 to Boavista. Well, I'm not sure why we didn't get a replay of that beautiful goal that Zakpa made, but here we go. So Zakpa starts the action basically, gets it to Medaglia, gives it back, and then a finesse shot, as we would call it in FIFA, with his left foot, babayam, in the top left corner. Awesome stuff. We just kicked out Boavista. Let's go to our dressing room. We do really, really appreciate the efforts. Now, in all my excitement, I forgot to have a look at the end of game match stats. So 12 shots to 9, which is awesome. On target 6-4. And especially we had 63% possession against Premier League side Boavista, who are now officially kicked out of the League Cup. Two things in between games, really quick. Marcel Lewis from Chelsea has decided to join us on loan for the rest of the season. As you can see, he's a fully natural shadow striker, which was exactly what I was looking for. He is, if we look at his report, equally as good as Raposo, and, maybe not unimportant, he can also play as a fully natural mezzala in the center of midfield. So, awesome stuff. Welcome, Mr. Lewis. And another thing I wanted to show you is that the Portuguese League Cup apparently is a weird competition of its own. The third phase is a group phase and not a single game as the first and the second phase was. And we have drawn two Premier League squads in Maritimo and Moreirense and Famalicão, who are in our second league. I'm not sure what the setup is here. I think, okay, there are 4 groups, and since there's 1 green box on each group, I'm guessing the winner just simply progresses to the semi-final. I'm not sure, but I think that's how it goes. We'll see it when we get there, if we get there. Now, before we head into the Oliveirense game, let's just have a quick look because I have no idea who the good and the bad teams are in this league. Where we are now predicted in 8th place, so our last minute transfers and maybe also the loan that we brought in from Chelsea made a difference, I would say. Oroka, who came up with us, are in 13th place, and Oliveirense, who we are facing today, are all the way at the bottom in 15th position. Which makes me quite hopeful for this game. For the game against Oliveirense, I think I can put out my best squad. We have 1 injury, Ivan Nilsson, but he is out for a couple of weeks and he's only our backup left wing back, so not a real drama there. I also have put Diego Raposo. I changed his position from the number 10 to the center of midfield, as I mentioned, in a mezzala role as a supporting duty. I think we're going to be okay since Ministro is still on defensive duties. I just hope we don't leave too many gaps here since Raposo is a little more of an attacking minded player than, for example, Cordoba. The rest of the squad, Zakpa is back. Of course, I had to after his Boavista screamer goal. I had to put him in the squad. He is all fit. Marcel Lewis, our loanee, is come in shadow striker position at the number 10. He is not really that match fit, but I am going to start him, so probably I will switch things around in midfield as we go along in the game. Our squad to face Oliveirense. Centurion in goal, as I mentioned. Jorginho, Mingueza, Carmo and Medaglia as our back 4. Our midfield triangle of Ministro, Diego Raposo and Lewis. Bonani on the left wing, Tevas on the right wing, and lone striker pressing forward Zakpa. Let's do this. I have no idea who these guys are, so let's go to our dressing room, encourage the team. Once again, only our captain, Eros Medaglia, seemed motivated, happy even. Wow. 5 minutes in, and not a single highlight. I hope we have more highlights than the last game against Boavista, although we have won it, so I'm not complaining. I just want to show you guys what we can do by showing you highlights on the pitch. 25 minutes in, still not a single highlight. We are completely dominating. Once again, 72% possession, 6 shots and 0 for Oliveirense. But once again, there we go. First highlight. Jorginho with the throw in to Ministro. Doesn't quite get the ball to a Lourosa player. And they come really at us now with the counterattack. And first save, there he is. Centurion is like a Roman warrior. But they have a corner kick. Ribeiro for Oliveirense. And once again, Centurion saves the day. Almost at halftime, and it's kind of disturbing to me that we didn't have a single highlight once again. But on the other hand, we are the dominating team. So let's just see. We appreciate the efforts. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Everyone's delighted or extremely delighted. Hopefully we will get more in the second half. Throw in now with Jorginho on the left hand side to Ministro. Nutmegs a player, but doesn't quite get the cross in to a Lusitania Lourosa player or head. Mingueza now with the ball from the back to Ministro, who is booked. Back to Mingueza, divides it to Jorginho, to Bonani, back to Jorginho. Awesome cross, but little bit close to the goalkeeper Di Fulvio, who now has the ball for a goal kick. There we go. Kicks it away, and that marking should have been a little bit better by Medaglia, and almost gave away a penalty. Was that a save? No, he just missed the target. Luckily for us, I am going to start to have a look at the fitness level of our friend Lewis, and I think I will make him, let's just see, let's sub him for Cordoba and put Raposo in the, let's just check my tactics if I did that right. Cordoba can also play as a Mazzalo, so I'm just gonna leave it like it was. There we go, 70th minute, and I would really like to win this game, so I'm going to ask them to show some passion. New highlight, Medaglia with the throw-in to fresh guy Cordoba. Passes it back to David Carmo. To Mingueza. Let's build up from the back, boys, like we can. Jorginho for the overlap. Can he get a cross in? Not really. Falls to Ministro. Bonani now. Holy smokes. Think he hit the post. And we have won a corner. Let's also have a look for another substitution. Maybe put Zakpa on the right wing and get our good friend Julio Alves on as a striker. Bonani now with the outswinging corner, I would guess. There we go. And doesn't fall to a Lourosa head. Mingueza sprints to get the ball and succeeds. To Ministro. To Medaglia. All the way back to Centurion. Mingueza once again. Long highlight. I just hope it ends in our favor. There we go. Zakpa now maybe with the action on the right hand side. Medaglia goes for the overlap. Can he do it again? Zakpa passes it to Cordoba. Ministro has all the room in the world to Bonani. Oh, come on. We are really dominating this game, but so far no goals. Maybe now. Medaglia with the throw in to Raposo. Gets it back. Gets it to Cordoba. Back to Ministro. And just look out for the wings. There we go. Medaglia. Can he get a cross in now? Julio Alves. Super sub time. First goal of the season, obviously. Assist by Eros Medaglia. It should show a replay. I checked the setup. And once again, it doesn't. So I'm not sure. I'll have to check that in a minute. But I'm not sure why it doesn't show the replay. Wasn't that spectacular of a goal. So we'll skip it for now. Diego Raposo now with the ball once again to Jorginho, who has an awesome game, I would say. Does a lot of action and running on the left-hand side. Bonani to Raposo. Julio Alves once again to Cordoba. Ministro. Jorginho with a cross. And Cordoba, just misses the target. I think we have won our first league game at home against Oliveirense. A totally dominant game, 17 shots versus 5. Almost 70% possession again. Awesome stuff. Let's just, for the fun of it, have another look at the goal. Ministro starts the action to Cordoba, gets it back, a very good opening, and then an awesome cross from Medaglia, and Julio Alves does what Julio Alves does best and scores. Good stuff. Let's go to our dressing room. We appreciate the efforts and team talk, please. And just for the fun of it, let's have a look at the match stats from this game. Because Aroca, the good friends who came up with us to this league, have lost and they got hammered in their first game against Academica. 13 shots to 3. Pretty clear stuff if you ask me. Now, since those were the two games for today, let's have a quick look at our schedule. And I have no idea who the good teams and the bad teams are in this league, so I think it's safe to say we'll probably be back around the beginning of October, maybe even end of September, but I would say beginning of October, since we are playing the Premier League side Maritimo in the League Cup, and then followed by an away game in the league against the B squad from mighty Porto. So guys, that was it for the first episode of the second season at Lusitania Lourosa. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. If you did, please leave me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content. Also, let me know in the comment section what you think about the transfers that I did. Any suggestions and feedback are very welcome. I thank you for watching and I will see you very soon.